Hello everybody and welcome again to our YouTube channel. Today in this video we'll start OOPS concept in C++ programming. You know better that already we talk about basic of C++ programming, and from this video we'll start OOPS concept in C++ programming. Okay, before everything, those students who still not subscribe our YouTube channel and not join our community, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and learn different types of programming language like C++, Java, JavaScript, Python, Go, and also more languages. Right now, still we already talk about basic of C++, which includes POP programming, procedural oriented programming, which includes data types, variable, control flow statements, loops, functions, arrays, simple things, right? Now, from this video, we will start OOPS in C++. Right. Now, let's get started. First of all, if I want to do something practically, it will be boring for you guys. But before to start practically, we have to know about the OOP concept. What is OOP in generally in programming? Why we need OOP concept, and some questions about OOPS, right? Okay, chapter 1, introduction to OOPS, OOP. OOP stands for object oriented programming. It's a style of programming, it's a technique of programming which we include clause and object in programming, right? Simple. First of all, I think those concepts I told you on the basic of C++ program as well, but I want to tell you in this video as well, right? Now in this we will start, we will talk overall introduction about OOPS concept, and from another video we will start coding exercise, practical live example. Yes? Okay, simple. What is programming language? Programming language allow programmers to code for a software, right? Programmers allows to code for a software, an application. Generally, we have three major families of language. The first one is machine language, which is binary language, called also the language of machine computer, which is made of 0, 1, right? We know better about. And the second, we have assembly language, which is one step easier from machine language, and it also has some commands that we will see. Okay, third, we have high-level language. High-level language, those language which is similar to English. For example, like we have Python, Java, C++, right? These are high-level language. Okay, first we have machine language. I told you that it's made of 0, 1 in its native language of computer, and it's made of 0, 1 that you see here. Second, we have assembly language, which is one step easier programming from what machine language, and it is or compare a set of elements, commands which are tied to a specific processor, like add. It's a command in assembly language which add to values, right? Third, we have high-level programming language. High-level language represents again the leap towards easier programming. The syntax of high-level language is similar to English, I told you. And high-level language, they have two groups. The first one is procedural oriented, POP, and the second one is object oriented, OOP. Now, procedural oriented programming language like C, the best example of procedural oriented, or we can say C++ that we still study, basic of C++. Now, in object oriented programming like Java, Python, JavaScript, C++, these are the best example of object oriented programming. Now, object oriented programming, it's not a different language, no, it's a style of creating programming, in it's a technique or paradigm, we can say, which includes class object that we will learn in upcoming video, right? Okay, now procedural oriented language, the high level language is typical that we study. Okay, object oriented language, most object oriented language is high level language. The focus of OOP language is not on structure but on moduling data. That is very important, right? Programmers code using blueprints of data modules called classes. An example of OOP language like C++, Visual Basic, .NET and Java, and JavaScript and Python as well, you can say. Right? Now the question is that what is OOP? The answer say a way to look at a problem to be solved using software-based solution. A problem domain is characterized as a set of objects. Object has specific attribute and behavior. Object has two things: attributes, properties, and behavior. Everything today that we see in this world, it's an object. For example, human is an object. Pen is an object, right? Pen is an object. It has property and it has behavior. For example, pen has its own properties. For example, its brand, its color, its height, its weight, right? And its behavior. We can write, right? For example, human, it's an object. Attributes, its physical, height, weight, color, right? And its behavior, human can walk, human can type, human can learn, right? Objects are manipulated with collection of function, method, operation, and services. Just learn attributes, its property, and behaviors or methods that you see practical example. Human object communication with each other by passing messages. Okay, just another slide. What is OOP? What is OOP? Okay, we studied this one. Okay, just come here. Now, the best things why we need OOP concept in different programming language, if it is C++, Java, Python, why we need advantage of OOP. There are more advantages, but I will tell you some advantages of OOP programming. That advantage of at management level, software is easy to maintain. What does it mean? It means that whenever you create a software for a company, for someone, we can say it's easy to maintain. Whenever you face with some problems in that software, you can easily maintain. You can solve that problem easily. For example, you use different classes. For example, in programming, you use one class for printing, second for data entry, third for something else, right? Now, whenever you face with some problems, you know better that where we have problems in data entry class, I have problem, or in printing, I have problem, or another class. It means easy to maintain, right? This is the first advantage. And easy to change. Okay, less frustration. I mean disappointed. Whenever you face with a problem, you know better that in which class I have problem, in data entry or in printing, right? This is the best advantage, and you solve your problems and you enjoy the programming. Now, advantage at technical level, its object are reusable. What does it mean, reusable? It means, for example, I have created a software for a company. Now I want to build another software, right? Now those functions, those methods, those concepts, those classes that I use in the first software, I can also use in a second software as well. This is mean reusability, right? And easy to adapt and scale. Chapter 2, we have object and classes. Now our concept from this video will start OOP, object-oriented programming. Now object-oriented programming includes object and class. In the next video we will start what is class, what is object, and practical coding exercise. Right, this was all about for this video, my dears. And this video is we talk about OOP's concept in C++ programming, that what is OOP, why we need OOP, advantage, and overall introduction. Right, I hope you enjoyed the video, my dears. If you enjoyed the video, please like the video and share to your friends, and do subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching, my dears. I will see you next time.